What's good? I'm Jack and I'm back in the review dojo, but this time I'll be doing my top 10 figures of 2021. 2021 was one of my best years in figure collecting, and I wanted to share my top 10 figures that I've chosen for the year. Also, I know the video title just says the top 10 figures of 2021, but I'll also be doing my top 10 figures of 2020 since I didn't get to make a video last year. And so I'm gonna combine both videos into this one. So let's just jump straight into the list for 2020. But before we get into that, I just want to say that I recorded this video using my phone, and just leave a like or a comment if I should continue to record using my phone from now on when I make my action figure videos. Thanks in advance. Now, starting the list off at number 10 is the Marvel Legends movie Deadpool figure. Now, coming in at number 9 is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Psycho Ranger 5-pack. Now, as you can see, I have the silver and the green in the background only because I keep all the figures stored together. Coming in at number 8 is the Marvel Legends Retro Rogue figure from X-Men the Animated Series. Coming in at number 7 is the Marvel Legends Deluxe figure Red Hulk. Coming in at number 6 is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Post-Con exclusive Lord Draken Evolution 3. And as you can see, I gave him a wired cake from a bootleg Mayfix Justice League Batman figure that I had. Coming in at number 5 is the Dawson model or GT Toys Garo from One Punch Man. Coming in at number 4 is the Amazing Yamaguchi Revotech Deku or Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. Now, a while ago I did a review of the bootleg Figma figure of Deku, and I bought 2 in order to make one into a Gamma Suit custom, but I don't have to do that anymore because I have this figure now. Coming in at number 3 is the Bring Arts Roxas from Kingdom Hearts 3. Coming in at number 2 is the NECA Toka and Razar 2-pack from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze. Now, these figures would have been my number 1, but another figure beat them out because I became a little obsessed with getting that figure. And coming in at number 1 is the G.I. Joe Classified Red Ninja. Now, this figure is number 1 because it was hard to come by, and once I bought one, I had to buy more, so I became obsessed. And I still kind of want to buy more of these figures someday, but not right now. And here you have my top 10 choices for 2020. It's actually ironic and funny that this is actually 20 figures, not just 10 for the year 2020. I mean, it's funny, but it's my list, so I do it my way. But here you are, those top choices of 2020. Now, before we move on to my top 10 figures of 2021, I want to share a few honorable mentions. My first honorable mention is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection A Squad, yellow, pink, red, and green. Now, I already had blue, but being able to get this whole team before the end of the year was really cool on Hasbro's part. Now, my second honorable mention is the SH Figuarts Final Battle Thanos from Endgame. Now, I have been wanting this figure ever since it first came out, and I still have the bootleg SH Figuarts Thanos that I reviewed, but I wanted the Final Battle version because he doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet. And so I'm glad I was finally able to get this guy for a really good price. My third and final honorable mention is the SH Figuarts Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, this figure was very hard to find when it first came out, and it was going for like double the price, but I ended up getting it for a little over the price, but I'm glad I got it. But this figure was a contender for the top 10, but it had to compete with a lot of other figures that I got. And now we can finally jump into my top 10 figures for 2021. Now, at the beginning of last year, I came up with a new system on how I would decide my top 10 figures of that year. And so I came up with, like, I would list out each figure I got in each month. And I would pick one figure of the month, and that figure would be in the top 10. And so my list would consist of 10 figures and 2 honorable mentions. Unfortunately, this list ended up having 3 honorable mentions, but I implement the system a lot better in 2020. Well, this year. So here we go. Coming in at number 10 for 2021 is the PulseCon exclusive Marvel Legends Retro Venom. Now, when I did my review of this figure, I didn't label him as a figure of the month, but after I started to compile my top 10 list, I made him a figure, well, the figure of the month. I received him. Now, coming in at number 9 is the Timber from the G.I. Joe Classified Commando Snake Eyes and Timber 2-pack. Now, I only wanted the Timber figure from that 2-pack because I really like wolves, and I didn't like the design of the Commando Snake Eyes. But as you can see, I have the first G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes in the back, you know, having himself a little drink. Coming in at number 8 is the Berserker Studios Zeus figure. Now, I had pre-ordered this figure from 5ktoys.com when the pre-orders became available. So I don't know if the figure is available anymore right now, but it's a nice figure to have. The only thing is, this figure is very hard to stand at times. It has weak ankles. But other than that, it's an excellent figure. Coming in at number 7 is the Amazing Yamaguchi Revotech Joker figure. Now, coming in at number 6 is another Amazing Yamaguchi Revotech figure. It is the Katsuki Bakugo from My Hero Academia. Now, when I first had this figure, I had problems with the elbow joints, but I replaced them with the elbow joints from a bootleg Figma figure, and the figure was all good from that moment on. Coming in at number 5 is the Bringarts Aqua figure from Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, despite this figure having bad ankle articulation, she still made it really high up on my list because she is my 3rd favorite Kingdom Hearts character. Now, coming in at number 4 is the Transformers Red Cheetor figure. Now, this figure is really high up on the list because of childhood nostalgia. Cheetor is my favorite Beast Wars character, and I really wish they would do more Beast Wars characters in the Transformer Red series. Now, coming in at number 3 is the SH Figuarts Hit from Dragon Ball Super. Now, this figure was a birthday gift to myself, but it arrived like a week late, so it ended up being the figure of the month for July. But I'm glad it did, because if it would have arrived on my birthday in June, I wouldn't have been able to put this figure on my list because of the number one figure. Now coming in number 2, as you can see, is the Dasa model GT Toys Bankai Ichigo from Bleach. Now if you saw my review, you'll understand why this figure is this high up on my list. Ichigo is one of my favorite anime protagonists. Bleach is one of my favorite anime, so it makes sense for him to be this high up on the list. Now, my number 1 figure is a figure that actually showed up in my review of Ichigo. So coming in at number 1 is the One Shot Toys Yusuke Urameshi figure from Yu Yu Hakusho. Now I've been wanting a Yusuke figure for years, and I'm so glad I was able to pre-order and get this figure from 5K Toys when it was available. Now this figure was actually the figure of the month for June, which is my birthday month, which is another reason why this figure is number 1, and also because I was able to create this custom outfit, his dark tournament outfit, through a little ingenuity. Like, I ordered the shirt and the pants, they came from GPS slot or GPS lot on eBay. The pants were actually white, and I just dyed them blue, and I was able to get this desired look for Yusuke. Now all those things combined made him my number 1 figure for 2021. And here you have my top 10 figures of 2021. Like I said in the beginning, 2021 was like one of my best years for figure collecting, and I'm pretty sure 2022 will be even greater. Now I'm really looking forward to the figures that are coming this year. I can't wait. I've already started creating my list, unfortunately, but I'm really looking forward to it. And so thank you all for watching this video, and I'm sorry that it was zoomed out so much from the figures. Like, this is my first time recording on my phone, so I gotta get used to actually using my phone. But hopefully you like this video, and it was a better quality video than my previous action figure videos, because I want to make more quality action figure reviews and stuff like that. So thank you. Anywho, I want to give glory and honor to God for all that he's done for me. I want to say thank you to everyone who watched this video all the way through. Thank you to all my recent subscribers. I really appreciate it. And with that being said, it's been real.